Greetings, galactic survivalists. Bob-O-Matic here, with a few tips for the early gamer on buying and selling using the trading aspects built into the game. Now, this can be a real boost early on in the game to find the trading station. Here you can buy and sell items that would normally take you a long time to level up to the point where you could make them yourself. Well, let's go inside. Inside the trading station are a few vendors here, and they each have similar items. Like this fellow has a multi-tool T2. Be great to buy if you have enough, 37, 33 credits. And you get night vision goggles, a number of boosters from this particular vendor. This vendor has T2 drill and drill charges for it. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a civilian POI and you can pick up a medium armor, it's a good idea to come to the trade station and sell it. This fellow will pay you 33,534 credits for it. And then you can afford to buy a T2 drill and some charges. And from the other fellow, you can afford to buy the T2 multi-tool and night vision goggles. Very important early on. This vendor has a pretty good assortment. You can get some canned vegetables and emergency rations. If you're new to the planet, early, level 2, level 3, and you haven't found any civilian POIs to loot, and there's not much you can do here until you do. But you can possibly sell some of the things you pick, including some of the some ingots. Now you can use your portable processor or constructor to process the ores that you can find, and you'll be busting rocks there early on, and you can sell them to for not a whole lot of money. But if you find that you can make, say, 40 or 50 ingots, you're not building anything with them early on. Although you may think you should hang on to stuff like that, and you probably should early in the game. But if you have some extra, and you can come up with, say, 100 or so of iron, copper, silicon, which is mainly what you're going to find in rocks. You don't find cobalt in rocks anymore. You certainly don't find neo or mag. There are places on the planet where you actually can find raw pentaxid, and we can talk about that later in its inclusion in making trauma kits and some of the other more advanced things that, once again, you don't have a base and you don't have a food processor yet, but you would really like to have these items. Now, if you can build up some credits, you can usually find the OK Y medical guy. Now, he has many of the ingredients that you're going to need in order to make injections, pills, and trauma kit, decontamination kit, and detox kit. He has confetti moss scrapings, fire moss scrapings, alien thorn. Those are key ingredients in making the trauma kit, and it can save your butt, no doubt. Many of the other things you can find out there, and by picking plants and mining ores, you're going to gain experience points so you can level up to eventually make some of the more advanced items. But early on, finding that civilian POI to loot, that is going to be the key to building up your credits and moving yourself further in the game. Now, this is the mining hub. Unfortunately, it decided to rain here. But the great thing about the mining hub is it does have lots of loot. An EVA, wow. Insulation boost. And you can find a number of things here that will help you along. There's a mechanical drill, way better than that little tool, because you can't use it to the survival tool. You can't use that to drill deposits. But look here. Wow. Large constructors. 2 of them that you can use. Now, because these POIs regenerate, it's not a good idea to leave your ores and ingots and things that you make with the constructor in the constructor. Because later on, when you come back, everything will be gone. So this is the main area. As you can see, there are many cargo boxes overhead that all contain really good things. Come outside, you'll find more cargo boxes and power storage. And here's another repository with, look at that, an insulation boost. And inside here is one of your traders who has iron, cobalt, copper, neo, mag, promethium, plastic, gold, and refined pentaxit for sale. And he will also buy. To see his, look at his stock column. This is his inventory. The number on the left are the number of items that he can buy from you. And when you sell him something, this is what he will pay you on this column. Certainly if you have gold, now this particular vendor cannot buy any more gold. But he can sell all the other items. And like say silicon, so forth. But look for these closets, as they contain really good items. This is the ore processing section. You have to be careful in here. This furnace will burn you up. Turn it off as soon as you get here. Now you can explore without fear. These also contain boosters or fuel. Very good to find. Very good to find one of these facilities early on. Another great POI to find is the Civil Hub. The Civil Hub also has great facilities, plenty of loot in the cargo boxes, and an advanced constructor that you may also use. And the same guidelines fall into place here as in the mining hub. Don't leave your stuff in the constructor. Here's a repair station that you can use to repair your weapons, tools. And there's a number of things here that you can loot. But the other thing that is here is OKY Medical. Here you are, same layout of items that you can buy and trade from this individual. There's your detox kit, decontamination kit, antibiotic injections, pills, ointments, even O2. Don't really need it here on Akua. But later on, when you do get off the planet, you're going to need O2, and you're probably going to be making that yourself because more than likely you're going to have a base by that point. And plenty of loot in all of the tanks and so forth. In the back of the medical facility is another closet, and it'll have boosters, it'll have armor, it'll have good stuff that you can use. And always look in the kitchen counters. Look, there's a detox kit and an adrenaline shot. You can buy those kits, or you can find them. There's a detox kit, and I can turn around and sell it to him and get 88 credits. How about that? Certainly what you're looking for as far as building up your credit reserves is armor and auto miner cores. Auto miner cores and armor are the best things probably in the game to sell to vendors, because you get the most money for those. One medium armor can get you 36,000 credits, and then you can turn around and go to the other vendors and buy a T2 drill. You can buy a T2 multi-tool, and you can buy night vision goggles. You can buy weapons and ammo. It doesn't matter what level you are. So it is really, a roll of the dice, as it were, to find these places. But if you're lucky enough, you can turn their loot into cash and really improve your stance in the game. I hope the tips in this short primer will help you advance faster in the game, and I know they will help you survive. Bob-O-Matic, out.